Alright guys, I'm hoping I'm in the camera view right now, but this is my pack, my cook set. It's got the Maxpedition 10x4 or 4x10, however you want to put that, case. It's got the MOLLE straps on the outside of it to connect extra pouches, the name tapes, so you can put name tapes on it. It's got a small pouch on the out front here that I'll show you what's in there in a moment. It's got a clip for hanging off of your pack gear or using for something else. Eventually I'm going to get the straps. They're actually on their way right now. They're in the mail. I'll show you those whenever I get those. I'll show you them attached to the pack as well. On the top up here it's got another section for name tapes or a flag. But yeah, so in the front pouch right here I've got, well, I've got a couple of more of the signal mirrors. But I've got a cup of soup mix. It's Lipton's cup of soup. I've got, toss this off to the side. Actually going to try to use that in a little bit. I've got some Mini Inferno from the Pathfinder school. I'm going to use that in a little bit as well. I've got another one of my mini fishing kits in here just in case I'm stuck out in the bush and this is all I've got on me. I've got my Lansky retractable diamond sharpening rod. It's brass. And in the back right here, in a little pouch, a little, oh, that fell out. Well, it was in the pouch, but it's a sail needle for gear repair. I have that in here as well as with the Pathfinder cook stove's little top section. It's the stove top. So, toss this back in here real quick. Leave the Mini Inferno in that out so I can use it in a second. Alright, in the main pocket, I've got my Guyot Designs 32-ounce bottle. Stainless steel. I got this on sale when they were doing the filter for goods section, so I know everybody's having trouble getting those right now, but they had a small section for them. I posted it on our forum letting everybody know that it was there, but I don't know how many of you actually got to get a chance to get them while they were still in stock. I got a splash guard for the mouthpiece so I don't burn myself whenever I have hot liquids in there. I've got my Pathfinder cook stove, which I'm going to use in a moment. And in the bottom down here, it's a little bit of a pain to get out, is my Vargo Ti-lite titanium cup. And this thing is light. It's 4.6 ounces, I want to say. It's about, I'd say 4 inches across, probably about 5 inches tall, but the thing is amazing. It holds heat really well. And then the very bottom of this pack, I've got my lid for the Vargo, for the titanium. It's got holes in it for straining. And that's about it. That's in here. Got a little dirty on this thing, but that's what the bush is for, huh? Alright guys, so I'm going to shut this off for just a second. I'm going to get this set up so I can heat up my water on here. I'm going to use the Mini Inferno and the Pathfinder stove, put a little water in, then toss my soup and the soup mix in there, heat that up for a little bit, and then while I'm doing that, while I'm waiting for it to heat up, I'm going to do the review of my pack. So give me a second, I'm going to set this up, I'll show you lighting and everything, the Mini Inferno, and then we'll go to the review of the pack. Alright fellas, so this is the Mini Inferno. See if I got that in camera view or not. Mini Inferno, it's in a little tin. You can actually, once you're done with the Infernos themselves, a little disc, you can actually use this tin to make char cloth, so it's surefire either way. So when you open up, the little biscuits are in here, and they're all kind of stuck together, but you can pry them off pretty easily. So here's the first one right here. So here we go. I'm gonna break this open and expose some of the fibers. We're gonna try to light this with the ferro rod, see how it works. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's try it without the stove next to it, see if I can get it to light. There we go. Now we got it. Let's get some water in here. And the water in my container is actually hot water. I put it in here before I came out, so it's still a little warm being in the Maxpedition pack there. Keeps it pretty warm, so let's get some water in this and see if we can't get this heated up to a boil. So as you can see, that cup fits perfectly on that stove. I'm going to use my little pack here and get the wind blocked a little bit. Hopefully it'll work a little. Alright, get my soup mix out. Toss that in there. Now the instructions say 3/4 of a cup. I know that's more than 3/4 of a cup, but I like it to be a little bit more on the watered down side when I do these. So let me get my spoon real quick. Actually, not a spoon, my titanium spork. Stir this up a little bit. Toss the lid on there so it'll heat up a little bit faster. And then we're going to go do a review of the pack. So I'll be right back with you.